One concern, though. One little concern, his kicking game.
Meaning off the tee?
For poles, sometimes for touch, also sometimes it's very great. But for me, he's not a 10 out of 10 kicker for a fly-off.
Why is that? Let's work on it. I mean, we're in the professional era. He plays professional rugby for the Stormers. He plays professional rugby for the Boks. Who's the kicking coach?
I don't think at that level you actually need a kicking coach.
I disagree with you 100%.
No, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. He's been molded, to actually be a kicker, and there's not much you can change. Where I do think, he could possibly work on is his striking, because he strikes the ball beautifully, but he falls away. So it's small things.
So a coach is required.
No, it's not. I'll tell you what. So he will look at the game and he will see small things, because it's not his striking, it's not his distance. It's small things that he knows. When he's it's a feeling. It's like with a hooker. Why do we get a line coach there? A lock knows. Why do we get a hooker? He knows his left arm is to. It's a feeling. And as a player, if you're professional and you sit down and actually really have a look at what you do, you understand what you need to fix to be better.
So, John, my brother, with all the teams that have got kicking coaches, are you saying these coaches must drop a level, don't take part in coaching? So now I take it back to individual sports. Some of the best. I mean, we're at Federer retiring now, and he thanks his coaching staff. I think of a Tiger Woods. I think of all the great golfers. Everybody's got a coach. Because me and my feelings sometimes miss things. You need someone from the external to say, well, listen, Owen, Damian, Johnny, you're falling back. If you don't want to fall back, this is how you get your way to the front foot. This is what you need to do, Struck. Yeah. So I'm asking the question.
No.
It's a time thing. It's a skill that is learned, which requires coaching. It's not a field skill.
Look, it's for me. Again, that's for me. If you want a coach, you should get one. But what I'm saying, as a professional athlete who's been playing this game for years at the highest level, all you got to do is you watch, you get the footage, look at when you struck the ball beautifully, and look at when you didn't fall. It's not rocket science.
It is rocket science.
You know.
I honestly believe, John, that
you
need a coach. Every aspect of play, any individual in any position, be it a tight head or Damian at fly off, and you've probably been a little unlucky.
We need a hooking coach?
Damian's played fullback, inside centre, and now has been thrown into the Springbok fly off. And I agree with you. I think he's outstanding at fly off. He just gives you something different. But he does need a kicking coach. All the top professional coaches, they just see a point of difference as you as a player won't see. And that's why you have these experts in these positions.
Silence from Swiss. The silence from Swiss. Here, bombs dropping. Yes, right?
I've worked with the guys. I was very fortunate. A guy like Patrick Lambie, for example. We got Bron from Straten for him, and suddenly it worked well for a while, and Bram left, it didn't work. So you need a kicking coach there, in my opinion, if you can, on a regular basis. On a full time. It's for confidence, it's for little triggers, it's for the key factors, your step, your thing. I know some of the teams say it's extra money, extra that. For me, it's paramount that guy who's got to slot it at the dying seconds do need it. However, some players are feeling more comfortable with one Jono and some not. Yeah. I've worked with fly-off again. I'm fine. I'll slot it, put it down. Like Elton, for example, for the 7 years that we worked with him at the Lions, we gave him little pointers, but he didn't have a kicking coach per se, and his percentages were very good. So it depends on the individual. A guy like, I know the golfers, watch them on the range when they practice there. I was fortunate that our place there where we live at Peakenwood, and I was standing there and watch the pros. 9 out of 10 of them has got a guy who gives them guidance. But you'll have the guy who wanted a Lotho ball at the end there, he didn't have a coach. So it's an arguable, I would say, Morné Steyn, maybe, with his technique and his stuff, he doesn't need a coach so much. Does he?
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
But the fundamentals were put in by a coach. Frans Steyn. Yeah. We get those freaks once in a lifetime, and he's one of those players. But most, in any professional setup, you need someone to give you feedback. You can't work on feel when you're trying to win Rugby World Cups, Rugby Championships. Feel ain't going to work for me as a Springbok supporter.
So we all agree we don't need a coach?
No.
Jonathan.
We tried to answer you Saturday. We need a coach.
All right.
I couldn't hear you guys.